In this video, boys, I'm going to be showing you the fastest and most efficient way to hitting level 40 in NBA 2K26 Myteam to get yourself this free pink diamond Klay Thompson, or the Pro Pass version with this Klay Thompson being this card art. Because if you guys don't know, the two Klay Thompsons are the exact same, whether it's the free Dallas Mavericks version of Klay Thompson or the Golden State Pro Pass version of Klay Thompson. They have the same stats, badges, and animations. The only difference is going to be the card art of the card, where you know this card does look like this, and the free one is just going to look like a plain Dallas Mavericks Klay Thompson. But you guys want to be grinding to level 40 because he is one of the best shooting guards in this entire game, and he is one of the best cards in this entire game with a 98 3-point shot, 96 mid-range. This card is an absolute beast as a two-way card in this game. 94 steal, 94 perimeter. You want to make sure you're grinding level 40 as fast as possible to get the most out of Klay Thompson while he's still one of the best cards in this entire game. So now let's talk about how do you guys actually reach level 40. This is more for a beginner player. You know, if you guys are wondering how to level up, what you want to do is you want to go over to your seasons tab, and then what you have to do is reach level 40 all the way to the right. You scroll all the way to the right, and once you hit level 40, you're going to be getting this pink diamond Klay Thompson. Again, I'll talk about the Pro Pass and the Hall of Fame Pass here in a second. The top one is going to be the Pro Pass, where the yellow bar is. The yellow squares, I should say, is the Premium Pass. That's the Pro Pass or Hall of Fame Pass. That will get you the Warriors Klay Thompson and all the other stuff as well on your way to level 40. And that's what I'm going to talk about right now, because honestly, if you're somebody that has a little bit of money to spend on 2K and you want to save yourself a lot of time, if you're trying to hit level 40 as fast and most efficient way possible, I do think buying the HOF Pass is a smart idea. Now, you don't have to. If you're somebody that you're fine grinding this game, if you have a lot of time on your hands and you don't want to spend money, you can get Klay Thompson in like a week or two just by doing this method, and you don't have to play like a ridiculous amount. But if you're somebody that wants to get Klay Thompson as soon as possible, maybe you want him in the next couple of days, maybe you want him before the weekend's over, because also there's these challenges as well. When you go to season 1, if you go to the season 1 Pro Pass rewards, you only have a day and 22 hours when I'm recording this video to get your 2 legend badges, which isn't like the most important thing in the world. This is not something that I would necessarily stress about and have to get, but if you're somebody that maybe wants to, buying the Hall of Fame Pass could be a smart idea, because when we're talking about leveling up, I'll show you guys the fastest method and the best game mode to be playing to get XP. But if you look at it this way, 10 level skips is pretty much like 10 hours of your time. I'm not even kidding, because it's going to take about 40 hours to hit level 40 if you're not using double XP coins. If you use double XP coins, and we'll talk about those here in a second, that can obviously make the grind a lot faster, because by playing a certain game mode that we'll talk about here in a second, you pretty much get like half a level. It's actually a little bit less than half a level. So if you're using double XP coins, you're going to get about a level per game, but it's a little bit less than a level. It's a little bit less than a level, and that game mode takes 30 minutes, which is domination. So domination is the fastest, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But by playing one domination game, I think you get around 30 to 40% XP with no double XP. So that, if you look at it that way, let's just say it's 50%, which it's not, but let's say you get 50% for playing one domination game that takes you 30 minutes to play, maybe 25-30 minutes, but again, just for easier math, we'll say 30 minutes. That means to get one level, you're going to have to play an hour of domination. So to get 10 levels, that is 10 hours of playing domination. So buying the Hall of Fame Pass is going to save you 10 hours of playing dom. But if you're somebody that has a lot of time and you don't want to spend money on this game, and you're probably going to grind out domination anyways, then yeah, don't buy the Hall of Fame Pass and just go grind 10 hours of domination to get the same as the Hall of Fame Pass, but you also get a 15% XP bonus as well. So that's why I think buying the Hall of Fame Pass, if you're somebody that has money to spend, and the Hall of Fame Pass is only like 20 bucks USD, a little bit more, and obviously, you know, Canadian currency and other currencies as well, but like $20 US. If you're going to spend money on this game, you get the Pro Pass Kevin Durant, you're going to get all the other really good rewards as well for playing my team. You're going to get tons of VC, you're going to get more XP coins, which is going to help the grind go by faster. You don't realize it, but buying the Hall of Fame Pass is probably going to save you like 15 hours of your time, maybe even more. So if you're somebody that really values your time and you don't want to be, you know, kind of having to grind domination 40 hours in a week, or like if you don't want to have to be, you know, playing domination like it's a full-time job just to get Klay Thompson, if you're somebody that wants to get Klay right away, then I would personally buy the Hall of Fame Pass. I'm not saying you have to, but I'm just saying if you're somebody that values your time and you want to just have Klay Thompson as fast as possible, then buying the Hall of Fame Pass is a great way to do so. But talking about the best game mode, like I said, is domination by far. I know Most Ballin, he did a big shout out to Most Ballin, by the way. He's an absolute goat when it comes to figuring out all this stuff. I think he said it's a 40, you get 40% XP like 40% of the bar, because if you guys don't know, level 1 to level 2 is the same amount of XP as level 39 to level 40. It doesn't go like up as the higher tiers you get. So it's about 40% of an XP bar without 2 times XP, which we'll talk about that here in a second. So playing domination, you're gonna get about, you know, almost halfway of a level every single domination game you play. But that's where the 2 XP coins really come into play, and everybody gets a guaranteed 2 hours of double XP once you claim level 1. It's free, you don't have to have the pro pass, you just claim level 1 and you're gonna get yourself 2 hours of double XP. Then also when you hit level 4, that's gonna be another 2 hours of double XP. So you can use your first 2 hours, easily get to level 4 just by playing domination, and then you can use your 2 hours again, play more domination. If you're somebody that has the pro pass or Hall of Fame pass, you're going to get to level 7 very easily, which will then give you another 4 hours of double XP, which can then pretty much get you to maybe level 14. So what you kind of want to do is, if you have the pro pass, is just use your double XP coins as much as possible. And if you're somebody that is grinding it free, you're just going to have to make sure you use the most of your double XP coins by playing 2 domination games. So if you guys are wondering, I think sometimes you might be able to get 3 domination games off with double XP. So if you guys are wondering where you go to your manage screen, you go down to 2 XP coins, and this you can see right here is your 30-minute XP token, your 60-minute XP token, and also your 2-hour 120-minute XP token as well. And if you guys want a quick tip, this is something that is super important. Let's say you have an hour, right? You go play a domination game, it takes you, let's say, 25 minutes. You get it done really fast because each quarter is 5 minutes. That's 20 minutes of actual clock time, but then there's timeouts, there's stoppage, there's out of bounds, there's free throws. So let's say you get in and out in 25 minutes, and then you go play another one, and let's say it takes you 30 minutes. You've played 2 domination games in 55 minutes. Even if you've played those 2 domination games in 59 minutes and 58 seconds, if you go into another domination game with 5 seconds remaining, it's going to give you double XP for that 3rd game. So you can pretty much play 3 domination games in 1 hour of XP, 2 times token. That's what you guys want to do. You want to make sure you're being the most efficient, especially if you're not buying the Hall of Fame pass, if you're not buying the pro pass. You want to be the most efficient with your XP token. So for example, when you have 2 hours, you can pretty much get 6 domination games done, which it's going to get you about 80%. If it's close to a level, that's like 6 levels. So you're probably going to get about 5 levels from your 2 hours of double XP. That's not bad. It's really not that bad. You also get another 2 hours as well, which should be another 5 levels. If you combo that up with the Hall of Fame pass, you're already after, playing, what is it? You could play 6 and 2. You're playing a lot of domination, but after you do that, you're going to be like basically at level 20 if you do have the Hall of Fame pass, which puts you to about halfway or halfway to getting the pink diamond Klay Thompson. So that's what I'd recommend you guys do. Also, Breakout is pretty good as well. Breakout's one of the best game modes to play. Not sure why I went into Triple Threat Park, but Breakout is one of the best game modes to play. If you play the full lineup game as well, it can be really good for getting XP. I think you get 12% is what Mo said. You get 12% XP per game. This is before double XP, and it's only a 4-minute game. So that might honestly be better based on your time. So playing full Breakout could be really good as well. Playing like the full lineup games, for example, this one right here where it's a full lineup game, or this one right here, it's another full lineup game. That's going to get you a lot of XP as well. So playing domination are definitely the 2 best routes to go when you want to be going for this pink diamond Klay. Let me know in the comment section down below, what level are you guys currently at, and hopefully those tips and tricks that help you guys out to reach level 40, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.